Sir, you don't need to be looking at that.
My reaction was, the hell with you. If I want to look out the window, I'm going to look out the window because these are the last moments of my life.
Whoa, it's all right. That's just what turbulence feels like with one engine.
Are we gonna make it?
Oh, sir, of course we're gonna make it.
How can the plane fly like that?
Well, these planes were designed to fly with only one engine.
We're not gonna make it.
What was important wasn't the conversation between the two of us. I think that it was what was in our eyes. I think that she knew that I knew that this was a huge problem and that it probably wasn't going to be something that was going to end without tragedy.
Autopilot.
The pilots have managed to slow the plane's catastrophic rate of descent, but not halt it.
Oil.
In fact, the airspeed has actually increased to 360 kilometers per hour. Captain Ganaway is puzzled. He's flown a Brasilia on one engine before and landed it without difficulty. This plane has something very wrong.
Atlanta Center.
AC-529 declaring an emergency. We've had an engine failure.
We're out of 14-2 at this time.
AC-529, roger. Left turn direct Atlanta.
Flight 529, now flying over Alabama, makes a left turn back towards Atlanta. But the airport is over 90 kilometers away. Will they make it?
Oil.
The plane has begun to descend again and at breakneck speed. Warmerdam cancels the master caution warning, finally silencing the plane's alarms. Captain Ganaway experiments with his controls, trying everything. Suddenly, the nose of the Brasilia lifts up and the plane's speed slows to 300 kilometers per hour.
AC-529, say altitude descending to?
We're out of 11,600 at this time. AC-529.
All right, it's getting more controllable here. The engine. Let's watch our speed.
For the first time since the crisis began, the pilots can now turn their attention to the passengers.
Trim completely here. I'm gonna tell Rob what's going on.
Hi.
Okay, we had an engine failure, Robin. We declared an emergency. We're diverting back to Atlanta. Go ahead and brief the passengers.
This will be an emergency landing back in.
All right, thank you.
Feck hasn't told the pilots what she's seen of the destroyed engine. She assumes they already know.
AC-529, can you level off or do you need to keep descending?
The plane is descending again at over 900 meters per minute. Ganaway suddenly realizes they won't make it to Atlanta.
We're gonna need to keep descending. We need an airport quick.
Okay, we're gonna need to keep
Descending. We need an airport quick.
roll the trucks and everything out for us.
AC-529, West Georgia.
The regional airport is at your 10 o'clock position and about 10 miles away.
But the air traffic controller, too preoccupied with handling the crisis aboard Flight 529, fails to notify emergency services. Flight 529 makes another wide left turn that brings it on course to land at West Georgia Regional Airport.
Let's get out the engine failure checklist, please.
Engine failure in flight.
But they don't get a chance to diagnose their problem.
AC-529, say heading.
Turning to about 310 right now.
AC-529, roger. You need to be on a 030 for West Georgia Regional, sir.
Roger. We'll probably turn right.
We're having difficulty controlling right now.
You see brace positions? Brace position. Good. Good. Ma'am, will you accept responsibility for opening the door when the plane stops? No, okay.
APU, if available, start. You want me to start it?
We gotta bring this thing down. Put that off. Bring the ice off.
Caution. Caution.
AC-529.
Say your altitude now, sir.
Out of 7,000, AC-529.
Trim, fail. Trim, fail.
Oh, good start.
AC-529, I missed that. I'm sorry.
We're at a 6.9 right now.
AC-529. Okay, it's up and running, Ed.
All right, go ahead.
Caution.
AC-529.
West Georgia Regional is your closest airport.
What kind of runway they got?
Yeah, what kind of runways?
West Georgia Regional got?
West Georgia Regional is, it's 5,000 feet. And is asphalt, sir?
Okay, now I want you to remove any pens or sharp objects from your pockets. I want you to take off your glasses and pour any drinks into the pocket of the seat in front of you.
We had to put the drinks in our pocket in front of us. I think that shook a few of us. And I kind of noticed it wasn't going too well, but most folks on that flight were business folks that flew real frequent. So, you know, there was no screaming or panicking of any sort.
Based on the fact that I was going to die, I dealt with it in the best way that I could, which was just to try to absorb it, accept it, and deal with it.
Okay, Mom, practice. Take your seatbelt off and on, okay? That's it. Okay, if there's smoke and the door in front of us is blocked, you gotta get down on your hands and knees and crawl to the back, okay? So count the rows. We gotta get out of the 5th row.
The plane is still losing altitude far too quickly. Can it make it to the airport in time? Atlanta Center normally only controls flights at altitudes over 3,400 meters. Flight 529 is under this altitude, and now the controller is having trouble locating them.
AC 529, I've lost your transponder. Say altitude.
We're at a 4.5 at this time.
AC 529, I've got you now, and the airport's at your... Say you're heading now, sir?
We are heading 080.
Roger.
You need about 10 degrees left.
West Georgia Regional Airport is only 13 kilometers away beneath the clouds. 2 minutes flying time, but they're not sure they can keep airborne that long.
I'll tell you what,
Let me put you on approach. He works that airport and we'll be able to give you more information. Contact Atlanta Approach at 12.0.
Atlanta Approach Air Traffic Control. It monitors planes within a much smaller airspace, including West Georgia Regional Airport. The Brasilia, now at just over 1,000 meters, has slowed its descent to 9 meters per second, but that's still too fast. They won't make it to the airport. On some passengers' faces, looks of despair. Others are angry and bitter. But most are thinking about their loved ones. One woman writes a goodbye note to her children on a torn book cover. She writes, "I love you. You are the lights of my life. Always, Mommy."
I think we should pray.
7 minutes have passed. For the first time, Captain Ganaway manages to catch a glimpse of the left engine.
The engine's exploded. It's just hanging out there.
This was something his instruments hadn't told him. It's no simple engine failure. The engine is just dangling off the wing. He knows he could land a Brasilia with a failed engine, but not when it's torn apart. This is something his training hasn't prepared him for. He wishes he could see through the clouds.
Atlanta Approach, AC 529.
AC 529, Atlanta Approach here.
Yes, sir, we're with you, declaring an emergency.